Yeah, I think I'm more of a blank slate guy. I like to evaluate what I see, and I don't watch a ton of film. Some people think that's crazy. How do you learn it? Well, I try to watch it from a schematic standpoint and not necessarily who they are out there playing, but okay, how does that fit together and what we're doing defensively? But I give all the players a clean slate because I want them to feel like it's a fresh start as well. They had a former position coach. Now they get a new coach. I don't want guys to feel like, well, I don't have a chance if I wasn't a starter last year or I was a starter last year. I get a chance to coast. I want it to be to where the guys have to compete, and I love to see guys that are kind of in that underdog role, raise their level of play and get a chance to make plays. Obviously, we need them all. We need all of them on the defensive side. But I just truly feel like it helps the kid to have a clean slate, and anything that they did in the past is in the past, and now we can move forward. Wow, I think the best piece of advice I've ever gotten from a coach. It was my first year of coaching, and it's a little bit cliche. It's a little bit Lou Holtz-ish. It was the players don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Mm. And the second one that I got, and I know you asked for one, but I'm gonna give you two.
Yeah.
All right. And the second one I've gotten that I try to live by is take what you do very seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. So those are the two things that I try to live by as a coach. And I think it helps me because number one, it's all about the players, treating them like they're your sons and trying to develop them not only as a player, but as a person. And then number two, don't think as a coach or a player, it's all about you. It's about the team. It's about what's best for the group as opposed to what's best for you. And so I think those things are important, and I try to live by those, and I share those same with my players. Well, I played linebacker, okay? And Coach Brown played wide receiver. And Coach Brown was the biggest crap talker that I ever played against. All right, because he's a jar a little bit. But there was one instance that we really collided, and we talked about this last week, I think. But we're playing in a playoff game in 1996, I think it was, in a playoff game, and I was playing running back, and I go in to score, and I get tackled below the waist, and I dive and reach the ball out over the goal line. And they say that I fumbled. I basically set the ball on the ground over the goal line. So Coach Neil Brown, the player at the time, comes up and smacks the ball out of my hand as I'm on the ground, picks it up. They rule it a fumble, and he gets the ball, and his team goes crazy, stops us from scoring in a big momentum shift. But he always says he was playing through the whistle, and I said he was trying to manipulate the rules.